Malcolm Lovejoy, 5 Minutes of Love. I'm Bender Supreme and Lovemonger, whatever name you want to call me. Sometimes I feel like I can relate to Puff Daddy. You call me Love if you want. Love is a nice name. You deserve 5 minutes of love and attention and care because life is like that. And there's a lot of time that people spend in their day doing things. 5 minutes of love, we can all squeeze it in. So I thought I'd read to you from a book. You know, still enjoying this book. There's a lot of insightful stuff. So some people I know that I love and care about in this world that would value this information. And if there's a book that you would like to hear from, let me know. All right. I'm going to read from Gigolo. Okay. Thanks for listening. So, yeah, we're talking about the types of partners and customers that somebody had. So, there are also bombshells, beautiful ones. Sometimes they'd be sitting in a bar, and when you'd see them, you'd go after them. They were there. They wanted a good time. They wanted to get down to business. Fun, fun, fun. How did you charge? Generally, oh, sorry. I don't know if you heard me. I hope you heard me, but Malcolm Lovejoy, I'm here. I'm here. How did you charge? Generally, it was $1,000 a night plus expenses, and they picked up the tab for drinks, dinner, and everything else. If they wanted something really special, bondage, fetishes, no S&M, that was too weird for me. For Kyle, that is. Me, different story, but I digress. We negotiate. If things were going really good, then I would just tell them how much it would cost for me to be there until the alarm clock went off in the next morning. What time of the day did most of your hotel dates start? In the morning. They might stretch it out all day. What about gifts? Those were great. One of them bought me a condo in Waikiki, but it was mostly smaller stuff, a watch, clothing, or something. Sometimes they'd buy me the night. Sometimes they'd buy me for 2 weeks. It was $1,000 a night and 10,000 for a couple weeks, plus whatever extra they wanted to give you. If they bought me for a couple weeks, I'd sort of be on call, as I mentioned. Every time they'd beep, I'd go running to them. It's the best money I made in all my life. Smart stuff. I got to meet some tremendous people. At one party, I met a very wealthy businesswoman. Her boyfriend was a chump. And she sailed around the world and would buy all these antiques in the places that she traveled, like China, Thailand, Spain, and Greece. Anyways, her boyfriend had a real nice body, real good looking, but the IQ of a palm tree. The name of her yacht was the Lori Lee, a luxury liner, and she'd fill it up with antiques, and then she'd bring her antiques back to Hawaii and ship them to the States. Smart. She'd get antiques a nickel on the dollar in those countries. That was the type of woman I'd meet at those parties. The kind of people that don't carry business cards. They're above that. Anyways, the boyfriend of hers was really jealous of the time that she spent with me. He sulked around, but he knew better than to interfere. He my age, 26, a decent athlete, but lazy as shit. He just traveled around the world with her, letting her pay for everything. What a chump. Huh. The thing is, you can only do freelancing in any city for so long. Most freelancers don't last too long. After a while, I just convinced myself I'm not going to do this anymore. And I met a nice girl and married her. Then I met three more nice girls and married them too. I'd been married 4 times. Whew. Did you tell your wives about your past? Very, very cutting questions. When we were dating, sure. I mean, it's part of the package. I'm not ashamed of what I did. In fact, some people think it's pretty glamorous. I guess it just depends on your perception. I mean, sex for sale is sex for sale. But if I had the choice to do it again, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Where do you think is the best area of the country to do this? Midwest, definitely Kansas City, Chicago, St. Louis. The women are starving for it. They haven't seen a sophisticated, good looking, worldly guy in so long, they're all over you. It's a great place to make a lot of money. Midwesterners are really easy. They just they're just laydowns. There's no hustle involved. When you're hooked up, they're there to have a few drinks, get you back to the room, do whatever they want to you, and say goodnight. I never spent an all nighter with any of them. When it was done, it was see you tomorrow. Pick up your money and go. Yes. So, it's a good life. It really is a good life. Sorry, I just had to put my bookmark in. It's a good life. It's good times. If you can manage it psychologically, emotionally, economically, and socially. And there's a variety of things to navigate and balance and understand. But, you know, like any customer service job, there are pluses and minuses, but these perks are like no other. Just like real love is. So I hope love is good to you. I send you a little love from my heart, and I hope you have a beautiful evening. Take care. Much love.